So Transformers has way too many characters. Am I right, man?
Dude, I can't even keep track of I can't even keep track of like more than half of them. Like sometimes I'll remember them, sometimes I will forget them entirely. Like I'll forget they existed even though I've seen them before.
Anyway, with shipping community actually on the rise with Transformers, surprisingly enough, might as well discuss Transformer ships that's been across the franchise for over 40 years. And yet, despite being around for 40 years, there's surprisingly very little of said ships. I think that's because people mostly care about the story and character growth and dynamics and how each character affects the other instead of the romantic aspect of the character, which I think is perfectly valid. Although for those who just want to ship for fun, and let's have a little bit of fun with it, right, Ghost?
Yeah, plus also from what you just said now, I just wish that could be applied to every community, but we can't all get what we want.
Anyway, let's not waste any more time and start getting into the list.
This is going to be juicy.
Let's start with the classic good old first couple, I believe so. Alita 1 and Orion Pax. And this time picked the Transformers 1. There's different continuities that are applied, because there's some ships here that are the same characters, but in different continuities.
Like if we were going with G1, then if it was with Orion Pax, then wouldn't her name be Ariel?
Oh yeah, yes, you're right. I think they only been around for like half an episode before they got killed off by G1 Megatron being a...
Yeah, G1 Megatron was a...
Where do you rank this?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure on where to rate this, because after seeing Transformers 1, because like I kept getting the vibe that Alita just did not like Orion at all, but it did start to change when Orion started to, start stepping up as a leader, especially after this High God got captured.
Yeah, honestly, and then they turn more respect and care for one another. Like we almost saw Lita jump down to the hole when Optimus was falling.
I can see something happening with this ship. I haven't seen enough because we were mainly focused on the development of Optimus Prime and Megatron through Orion Pax and D16.
I would put it a B tier.
It's something that I can see happening, but I'm not gonna like rate it low or anything. So B is also, yeah, I agree on B.
Yeah, speaking of Orion Pax and D16, let's actually bring that one up next.
C tier for me.
C tier? Oh yeah, because these are strictly like brothers, not like any romance. Even though Twitter loves to twist it, not even twist it, portray it as romantic, which I have nothing against. Heck, it's like some of the content they make of it is actually pretty heartwarming, but and also at times very depressing because I forgot how shippers are obsessed with angst.
Did they not even remember the trailer? Like before we were enemies, we were like brothers.
But as of like a strictly like platonic, it's honestly, if this was like a platonic friends tier list, this would have been like A tier, not S tier, because we know how fall out, but still, like, I love watching these two together. So like honestly, I can't bring myself to feel negative because I just enjoy this bromance. But as a romantic sense, I just can't see it. So I have to put it on C.
Wait, should we make a tier called bromance?
You know what? You're completely right. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, and there we go. I made a brand new tier list. Thank you so much for that.
We cannot ignore bromances.
Yeah, we can't ignore bromances, such as this my favorite bromance, Ratchet and steroids.
I remember that. Like Ratchet was like unhinged after injecting that synthetic energon.
Anyway, in all seriousness, no, drugs is never good for you. So just for that, it immediately goes to F tier, despite how hilarious this episode is. Ratchet and RC. I think in Transformers TF animated, there's a bit more to it, but I think, but here I just only put this in because of he winked at her when it was under the influence of synthetic energon, which I find hilarious. But I don't. These two are just friends and nothing else.
Yeah, I see this as nothing but platonic. I'm gonna have to put this in a D tier.
D tier.
I'm gonna have to put that in a D tier.
All right.
Honestly.
Okay, now it's time for Sam Witwicky and Michaela.
Honestly, I did like this in the first and second movies, but like, yeah, I don't like that she was taken up, but I did in fact enjoy Carly in the third movie.
Oh, I didn't include her in this. Why did? But where would you put both of them?
I'd have to put them like in a B. As much as I do like them, they both had their problems with individually and as a couple.
The problem being that they're written by Michael Bay.
That, and also remember in the second movie, even though Sam didn't know that was a Cybertronian, bro ended up alone in his room making out with another girl while he had a girlfriend.
Wait, since he changed, wouldn't that actually dock points to be C tier?
Yeah.
Yeah, C tier. With Carly, I would put her on B tier. Actually, speaking of Carly, actually it's Spike Witwicky and Carly. This is from the Skybound image run, which I read, and honestly, I really like these two together. They have great care for each other. I really like these characters.
Okay, then.
They're very brave, and like Carly isn't afraid to like square up with the Decepticon. I think she grabbed like a missile launcher and tried to kill Skywarp. Put this on B tier. Next one is from G1, the first human Autobot relationship. I don't know this character's name though.
I don't know what this is. I don't think I ever watched this episode.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's D tier because I just find it funny. Like, I think I've seen a clip of it. Like, it's been a while, but I can't really make too much of it, so I'll put it on D tier for now. Next one up is Ratchet and Shockwave.
Kill it with fire, please. I get that they're both scientists to an extent because Ratchet helped, created the synthetic energon and stuff. I don't ship anything with Shockwave.
That's completely fair. The reason why I put it there, guys, I remember that this one scene, which is what we're looking at right now, where the two actually talked. Two actual scientists are actually talking in amazement of the formulas and such with actual respect. It was actually pretty cool to see. But as an actual romantic thing, no, like I think it's F tier.
Yeah, no, send this thing to F tier.
Let's get the last Shockwave ship out of the way. Shockwave and Soundwave.
No, just no.
Knockout and Breakdown, the funny one.
Honestly, I did like that dynamic in Transformers Prime. Like, I really did like that dynamic.
Funny enough, Hasbro, like, I think recalled made a post on Valentine's Day saying that of these two from Prime like being a couple. So originally they were not a couple, but I guess retroactively they turned them into a couple 10 years later, which is a pretty big influence of what Nako has to the LGBTQ plus community.
Honestly, I can't see this as a ship. And I did like the dynamic, so I think it's either A tier or B tier for me.
I think they're canon in the IDW comics. Yeah, but that's the dynamic I like more in the show. If this is the one I'm looking at, why? Oh, here it is. Starscream and Knockout.
Funny enough, I can also see this working because, like, what?
It's like a bromance. They're trying to convince themselves that they're not gay.
Yeah, I still remember a certain episode.
Oh, the zombie ones?
Yep, the zombie one.
It has been an honor serving Lord Megatron with you.
You're no breakdown, though I must confess I have always admired your lustrous finish.
Yeah, no, that was like.
Should we put this in A tier for the comedy itself?
Yeah, put it in A tier.
Like, personally, I don't give a crap about being romantic. I just care if I just like that it's hilarious. All right, next one up is Agent Fowler in June.
C tier for me. I don't know why. It just felt weird, especially with that one episode.
Yeah, I really. Oh, where Knockout was like, where you two fleshes just mingle with each other. Yeah. All right, next also get Jack and Mika out of the way. I never liked Miko.
Yeah, go. Yeah, no.
It's D.
I will not. I would have put it in C personally, but yeah, D works as well.
All right, next one up is Optimus and June Darby.
Where's Optimus?
On a scouting mission with Bumblebee. Sorry to disappoint.
And I wore heels and everything.
Mom!
Yeah, I get that was supposed to be a joke and such, but
honestly, it doesn't feel like a joke because it looks like she was kind of serious. Honestly, I kind of want to put it on B because of just how stupid it is.
I wouldn't put it in C, but you can put it in B if you want.
Okay, B tier. Elita 1 and Optimus Prime from Skybound. The dynamics for these two are completely different. Like, it's honestly a little toxic and abusive in a way.
If it's toxic and abusive, send that to F.
Yep, it's F. Like, I want to get more in depth, but if I do that, will spoil the comic. And I would love to encourage the viewers and you guys to read the comic. Like, the comic is generally one of the best things I ever read. Like I believe it's top 10 best comics I ever read. It's genuinely amazing. It's also easy to get into because it's not like Marvel and DC where you don't know where to start. Okay, next one up is a ship from not familiar with that you have control over. Grimlock and Black Spider.
Oh, that's Black Arachnia.
I know what the type of character Grimlock is. I'm pretty sure he's consistent in most continuities. I'm pretty sure that brings up a very cute dynamic between the two.
Okay.
I would put it on C tier. You?
Yeah, we can put it on C tier.
Next one up is a ship that most insane TF fans are jealous of. Jack and RC.
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
I knew the ship was gonna come in sooner or later.
It's inevitable. Yep. So Okay, wait, I probably should have mentioned that. We probably should have like mentioned that all the characters like 18 plus, so it wouldn't get weird when we get to the human stuff. Because these robots
Yeah.
are like millions of years old. So, okay, so in the context of Jack being an adult and RC, whoops, being eternally young, what do you think?
They do actually have good chemistry. So like I guess we can put it in B. I guess I'm just putting it in B because I'm still finding it weird.
Don't forget, Jack felt her up. He felt her up.
Yep.
I am gonna own a ride like you someday.
Yep. Okay. Next one.
Next one up, Optimus and RC. Honestly, it's just pure leader and comrade, really.
Yeah, like I'd have to either put it in C or D.
C tier because there is genuine care for each other. A good one, Michael Bay and Explosions. Prime tier.
Prime tier.
Prime tier. There's just no way. No other way.
Like Michael Bay and his explosions are legendary. Like they go so well together. They've been going well together forever.
All right, next one up is Prime Optimus and Megatron.
F.
Next one, second to last, is Thundercracker and Marissa from IDW.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I only seen like some panels here and there. So in the IDW, Thundercracker like leads the Decepticons and such because he's a massive fan of TV media, a fan of movies, and has a dog named Buster, as you can see in this image. He deeply dares for, and he has a crush on this soldier, Marissa, and it's honestly pretty cute. Like I thought I like trend for a bit. Apparently, people call Thundercracker Thundergooner because he writes fan fictions where he self-insert as the characters, and he managed to win Oscar rewards for it. Honestly, I think if this is prime tier, I think this is prime tier, bro. It's just gold.
The Cracker just added himself to the Wattpad community.
Hey, unlike other Wattpad authors, he's actually a successful writer. Oh wow! I just realized I just burned us so bad because that's how we met.
Yep.
Oh, I think it's prime tier. Any disagreements?
I can go with that. Like I'm just laughing my ass off here.
Last one is objectively the best ship of them all. Like let me put aside Michael Bay and Thundercracker. So the best ship of them all is
Wait, this is the last one.
Yeah, this is the last one. The
Jesus
last,
Christ, we really did burn through these things.
to be fair, there's not like a whole lot to go with, you know. Like what should I put in? Make a Sentinel Prime in half dollar deals. All right, so the last ship is objectively the greatest Transformer ship that has ever made. It's been with the series since its inception, and that ship is Transformer fans and their empty wallets.
Prime tier.
Prime, the top of Prime. Ever since I saw Transformers 1 and decided to buy the toys, my wallet has never known true peace. Every time I open my wallet, I see nothing in there because I made a commitment to Transformers toys.
Yeah. You were just buying Transformers toys as if they were Pokemon. You just had to collect, you just had to catch them all.
Well, I'm not that insane. There's a bunch of other toys I had no interest in, but there's a good amount that I am interested in. And they look great and they feel great to have, and I'm still waiting on my Optimus Prime Transformers Prime figure from APC Toys.
Yeesh.
And I'm considering getting the Missing Link Optimus Prime, which is a reissue of the original G1 toy, and it costs $120.
Okay.
Overall, I say this is a pretty good tier list.
Honestly, I didn't expect us to burn through the tier list this quickly. Like,
I mean, to be fair, there's not a whole lot much of like, and I refuse to include Sam's parents into this.
yeah, no, just no.
Hi,
Just no.
Professor. I'll do anything for an A.
Please don't remind me of the cringe scene from Revenge of the Fallen. Oh God.
I'm actually more surprised that the human robot ships are higher up than expected.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised too.
Obviously, there's a bunch of characters, but let's be real, every character with Shockwave is just a no-no.
Honestly, if you included Shockwave and Logic, that would have been prime tier.
Your reasoning is logical. Honestly, I think even Gyrazo will be like mostly agreement towards this. All right, but overall, I like this list, and thank you so much for joining me, Ghost.
It was nice joining. It was nice to be with you, dude.
But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please check out Ghost's channel when you get the chance. He also makes some pretty good stuff, and thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.